All right. Hello, everyone. I am here today with Dr. Lyman Montgomery, who will now tell us a little bit more about himself. So, Dr. Lyman Montgomery, would you like to tell us a little bit about who you are, what business you run, your channel, before
Yeah,
we get
thank
started?
you. Thank you. Glad to be here. Man, I tell you, this has been an awesome experience. As you said, I'm Dr. Lyman Montgomery, founder and co creator of Focus Driven Compliance Advisors, where we work primarily with home healthcare agencies to help them scale to the top. And I've sort of dabbled in social media. I thought I'm 57, so I thought it was a young person's game, but I realized that I needed coaching. I needed some help. I went to YouTube University and I flunked out. I tried Googling. I even hired some so-called social media gurus. And I tell you, man, I probably spent thousands of dollars in just being frustrated, trying to figure it out on my own. And I had to follow my own advice. And that is, listen, the best thing you can do is get out of your own way and hire people that know what they're doing. And I'm telling you, I think I've been with you guys, maybe going on 2 weeks, but definitely less than 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, depending on when this airs. But one of the things that was a game changer was understanding the need for coaching and accessibility. What do I mean by coaching and accessibility? A lot of programs you join, they give you videos, but you don't have access to the coach. I mean, you guys are you're providing like actual coaching where you can actually get on a call and you listen, you answer questions. That's unheard of in today's market. And the maybe the second call, the light bulb went off. And one of the things that was a major game changer for me is that I would post, let's say on Instagram, and I probably on a good day would get 3 likes and maybe 2 comments. And one of those comments was from my mama. If you look at my Instagram today at focus driven underscore coach, it is literally on fire in the last week or so. Uh, you told me to make some changes. I made those changes. And now I'm averaging not 2 or 3 likes, but thousands of likes, 15, 20, 30, 100 comments on each post. Why? Because you gave me a system and the system works. Matter of fact, it works too damn good. I mean, I got to turn my darn phone off because all I'm hearing was ding, 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 ding. And I don't know how to cut the notifications off. It works too well. But all kidding aside, man, you guys, I'm telling you, if anyone is on the fence, if any of you are on the fence and you're like, you know what, I'm going to do it myself, I'm going to figure it out, I'm going to take my glasses off because I want you to see my eyes. Stop it. Hire these guys. Become part of the community. That's the second thing I think that was most different is that everybody supports everybody. No one's hating. I mean, you post something and people comment. It's like a family, a true family. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. I'm telling you, go to my Instagram, focus driven underscore coach, and you can see it is blowing up. It is on fire. It is going crazy. Matter of fact, I got to cut the damn notifications off because I can't get no sleep. That's how good it works. Man.
Doctor, thank you for those words. It makes it seem almost like we're paying you to do this.
No, I'm not being paid. I'm paying you guys.
That's the crazy, bro. No, I really appreciate those words, man. I really do. Um, it has been amazing to see the results you've gotten, and I have to give a big shout out to yourself as well because you implemented. Right, it's one thing to have the knowledge, to have
Yeah.
the coaching, but you
Yeah.
actually went ahead and so a big kudos to yourself for doing that, implementing fast, and actually like putting in the work. So well
Yeah.
done.
And it doesn't take long. Listen, here's the other thing. I have literally invested over $100,000 in professional development over the years. Okay. And I've learned something from each and every one of them. I'm an international speaker and author. Okay. This internet stuff, that was for my sons. They're 20 something. But I realized something. The way that you break it down, the way that Houston breaks it down, it is, listen, I'm 57, almost 60 years old. And I'm telling you, if I can do it, anyone can do it. That's just how simple it is to follow the blueprint, follow the roadmap. You know what? You guys are like GPS. All you do is put in where you want to go and sit back and steer because you've laid out the roadmap for us. And that's the part that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, all the tools. I mean, it's just amazing how to do your videos, the structure of it. I mean, who does this? The setup, the stress points, the pain point, making sure that you have a call to action, understanding when you look at your analytics, you got a good hook in there, right? Then you want to make sure pain point number 2 that leads to a payoff, and that payoff leads to another pain point, and then a damn call to action that causes people that want to stay. That's crazy, man. Oh my goodness.
No, really, really awesome stuff, man. Congrats on that. And there's a lot of growth to come, I think, still. So
Oh
that's the
yes.
cool part,
I'm
right?
just getting started.
On that note, Doctor, tell us, where were you before? Kind of like, what was kind of your story before joining? Where were you kind of at in terms of the
Yeah.
content side of things
Like
and
I
movement?
said, man, before, I would post periodically. Um, I had 16,000, took me literally 12 years to get 16,000 people to follow me. My my posts were getting literally nothing. Um, maybe 2 or 3 likes. I hardly ever got any type of comments. And if you go there now, I mean, you can see, man, it's just blowing up with people liking, comment. And that's the other thing. A lot of times people will like, but I'm actually getting people commenting on the content that I'm putting out there. And I'm getting better at it. I'm getting much better at it. I'm understanding how to look at the analytics. And so before then, man, I was just like throwing spaghetti up against the wall, hoping something would stick. I had no clue what worked, what didn't work. The same with my YouTube channel. I was all over the place. It had no direction. I was posting stuff about focus, distractions, and it was just a hodgepodge. So when a person went to my YouTube channel, they didn't know what they were looking at. It's like, well, I don't know quite what he does. He's talking about this, but then he posting that. And so basically getting clarity and having some direction. I didn't have any direction. Like I said, man, I was just throwing things up against the wall, hoping something would stick. To me, virality of videos was one of those things where it was almost like luck. It's like, well, someone put a stupid video and went viral. Oh, well, they just got lucky. But I couldn't understand how people were able to do it systematically. And it went back to having a great structure, a great foundation. And yes, I'm an implementer. One thing about me, I'm not lazy. If you tell me to do something, I am going to do it. And I'm competitive, maybe a little too competitive, but I want to win and I want others to win. The other thing that I would say that was different, man, is I felt like for a long time, I've been successful in business, successful in speaking, successful in writing, but those are all individual feats, right? Speaking is just you on the stage. Writing is your thoughts, your ideas, your concept uh, transcribed on the paper. But when it comes to social media, it's not about you. And so the biggest lesson I learned, Lyman, get out the way. Just get out the way, man. That's probably the biggest lesson that anyone can learn. Get out of your own way. Matter of fact, I'm working on a podcast right now that says, stop tripping before you fall. Because a lot of times we just trip over ourselves and we wonder why we fail. Because we keep tripping. Stop tripping. Stop falling. Get the mentors. I highly support what they're doing. I'm not paid for this. Like I said, I'm paying them. And matter of fact, don't tell them this. They probably need to go up on their pricing. But anyhow, I feel I'm telling you, man, the amount of value that I've received in just 2 weeks, oh my God, has been life altering, life changing. I didn't even talk about the webinar. You guys gave me the structure for the webinar. We posted the sign up 3 days ago. We already got 20 people signed up for it. It's crazy. I would have a webinar before, maybe 5 people. Again, throwing spaghetti up against the wall, hoping something stick. Now I have a structure. Now I have a system.
Awesome stuff, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that webinar goes. Actually,
Yes.
Okay, so based on all this, where do you see yourself? Like, based on your results so far, where do you see yourself in the next kind of 6 to 12 months? And actually, before we dive into that, I don't know if we've actually so far actually diving into like what have been your results. What's kind of the change there so far in the views and the content side of things and what that's brought you?
Yeah. Let's just go. I just tell you right now. I posted a video. Whoops. I posted a video yesterday. I'm looking at the analytics. 5,004 views. This was posted yesterday. 3,001 likes. 1 comment. That was from yesterday's. The 2 days ago, I posted one. That one is at 6,700 views, over 3,000 likes. Earlier last week, I posted one. This was actually me, and it was just a simple, short 3K likes, 5 comments, 4,800. The first one that I did, which was amazing. I talked about this one. This one here, man, was just crazy. 24,000 views, 144 comments, 3,500 likes. And this one was posted October 27th. And it's a short video, 1 minute, 11 seconds. And when you look at the watch time, people are actually watching the whole thing. They're not just watching 2 or 3 seconds, and they're commenting on it. Like I said, if you go, just go to my YouTube, and not YouTube, you go to my IG, and you look at some of the older stuff, man, that I had posted. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. I'm looking at one that I posted, man. It has, I'm just laughing here. It had like two views. 2 views. Just crazy stuff, man. And it's been a game changer. It's just
That's
been a
awesome,
game
man.
changer.
It's a huge difference. It's actually
Huge
a huge
difference.
difference.
The subscribers have gone up from 16,000. Took me literally 8 years to get 16,000. In 2 weeks, I'm up to I don't know if you can see this, almost 50,000, 49,100.
That's amazing. That's
It's
actually crazy.
it's crazy. I listen. I'm a talker, and I'm damn speechless because it's like this is working too well. So where do I see myself a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now? Oh man, I seriously believe that my YouTube channel, which right now has about 11,000 subscribers, um, I'm getting more views than ever. And they're averaging around 1,000 plus views each, 1,000 to 3,000 views. That never happened before. Um, I think, man, we'll probably hit 30,000 subscriber in the next couple of months. I think my if this keeps working the way it's working, I think IG will probably hit 100,000. That's crazy. 100,000. That's a mess. That's insane. I'm laughing because if you had told me that I would have an Instagram account that would be close to 100,000 followers, I would say, yeah, give me some of that you're smoking or drinking. All right. Um, and again, it's just understanding what's working, what's not working, fixing those things that are not working, mapping out the things that you want, and being very intentional about it. So I would say 6 months from now, man, um, I hope to be. I take that back. Not hope. I know I will be at 100,000 on Instagram, uh, 40,000 on YouTube. I didn't even talk about Facebook, which is crazy, man. I started a Facebook community. We had 3 members in the last 2 weeks. We're up to 134
Wow.
that's engaged.
Yeah.
And the other, and that's from, I didn't know this strategy of posting something on Facebook, but also, chopping it down into shorts and putting that also, in different platforms. So it's just a whole lot that I've learned, got a whole lot more to learn. And so I think, man, on the revenue side, I think there's probably going to be another income stream as well. Likes are nice. People, adding emojis to your stuff. But at the end of the day, we are in business, right? And so I believe that this will turn into clients. That's the long-term game. I think a year from now, I'll be calling you, man, from Monte Carlo somewhere, saying, hey, man, let's fly out to Malta or somewhere on my dime, just to say thank you, man.
That's crazy. I'd
Because
love
it's
that.
working so well, man. It's working so well. And this has just been insane in 2 weeks. I mean, literally insane. And so it's amazing, man.
Awesome stuff, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
totally awesome.
appreciate you
And
sharing
you
that.
guys are, and you're the real deal. You're the real deal. You're successful in your own right. Um, you're very humbled, man. You don't have that air of celebrityism saying, hey, I'm unreachable. No, you guys are actually on the calls. You're doing the calls and you're patient. You're answering every question, man. That's insane. And you're doing 2, 3, 4 calls a week. I'm like, when do these guys sleep? But they're young, they're young, wait till you get up in age. But anyhow, it's been great, man. It's been great.
Awesome. I really appreciate you going in detail and sharing all that. I guess last couple questions here before we do end it. Dr. Montgomery, what, like, if someone's on the fence about working with us, you've said a lot already, I guess, but
Yeah.
what would you tell them, I guess, to someone if you're looking at them and you had to tell them something?
This is what I would say to you. All jokes aside. You've tried over and over again. You're not getting the results that you want. Now, I'm not saying this, but I'm quoting what Einstein said. If you keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result, that, my friend, is the very essence of insanity. So let's stop the insanity. Let's stop the madness. Get focused. Contact these guys. They will take not just your social media, but they will give you the confidence based on their competence. Let me say that again. They will give you the confidence based on their competence to give you a roadmap, to take you by the hand, to guide you through the murky waters, help you avoid the landmines, the pitfalls, so that you can get from point A, where you're currently at, to point B, where you want to go. Listen, there's only two decisions you need to make right now. Decision number one, to stay where you're at and do absolutely nothing and hope and pray that things will change. I don't think that'll work for you. Option number two, do something about it. Make the phone call, answer the ad, reach out to them. It will change your life, but more importantly, it will change your family. It will give you the confidence and the competence to do the things that you were put on this earth to do. Because I believe all of us have been given gifts, talents, abilities. You know, Les Brown said, the greatest and most tragic place on planet Earth is the graveyard. Because in that graveyard, you will find unfulfilled dreams, unrealized potential that died on the inside of them. Don't let that be your story. I'm telling you now, you can do something about your situation, but you can't do it alone. And I make this promise to you. When you join the community, you got me. You know, I comment on everybody. So they'll tell you, I am a cheerleader. That's how much I believe in them. Is that I want them to succeed. Yes, I want to succeed and I will succeed, but I want to help others to succeed. And that's what being part of a family is about, that all of us help each other cross the finish line. So if you're on the fence, don't stay on the fence. Get off the fence. What are you waiting for? Reach out to them. Do the things. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, you may stumble and fall, but that's okay. They're there to pick you up so that you can get to the other side. That's what I would say to them.
Wow. Thank you. That was that was an inspirational one there. Appreciate those words. I really do appreciate your detail and your answers and all that. I think it'll help a lot of people. And I'm very
Yes,
excited to see what we can do as we go because as you said, it's
absolutely.
only been a couple
Absolutely.
weeks. So,
Absolutely.
all right. Any other final thoughts you'd like to share before we wrap it up?
I just think that the last thing that I will say, man, is this is I don't know what got in y'all's brain that y'all would build a community that would help so many people. But whatever that inspiration was, I'm glad that you heeded the call. Because you're a young guy. You guys could be like, hey, I'm going to play video games or something. But the mere fact that you made a decision to help others, man, that speaks volumes of your character, of your integrity. You don't see that in a lot of young folks. You know, a lot of times, man, we give up on, Gen Xers and we say, oh man, all they want to do is, play video games and live in their mama's basements. But to see you two out there, man, killing the game, millions of views, but still have a heart to want to help people, I salute you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, doctor. Really appreciate you putting in the work and showing that it does work, putting in that work because it does require that
Absolutely.
again, I will say. So excited to see what we can do and
Yes.
continuing to work and build. But I think
Yes.
we'll wrap it up there. Really appreciate your time, doctor. And yeah, let's continue to work.
Absolutely. Until next time, stay focused, my friend.
All right. Thank you.